Welcome back to episode of Ministry of Truth. I am your only host on this show, and I've got a few things we're going to go over today, obviously, because that's why we're all here. Here we go. Let's see what we're going to talk about today. Let me get this black screen off. We're going to talk about a camp, a weird camp that's in Vermont for the past 2 years, and if I lived in that area, and the location where it's at, I'd be pretty upset as a parent. We're also going to talk about, let's see, Texas again, child neglect, Democrats leaving the Democratic plantation, and yeah, some other shit, Bill Clinton, good stuff. But before we get started with anything, you know. Hey Carmen, how are you? Juniper, how are you as well? Let's get started with a little bit of, I don't know, culture. I don't know what he's saying. Anybody's jump around teriyaki boys in the place to be. Oh, there you go.
Many diamonds dangling. Bag full of money we strangling. Hate me, fry me, bake me, try me. All the above cause you can't get in. I don't want no problem. Because me professional. Make you shake your kettle. Thank you. Haters take it personal.
Like a Canada tight tits out now. Talk on that sport.
So funny story, right? You know how Han in the movies is always eating some sort of snack? I figured out why. Well, I kind of found it on a short. So apparently the guy that plays Han quit smoking. And for the role, Han is supposed to be a smoker. So that's why he was always eating. Fun fact. And now, that song's over. Fast and Furious! This one was a request from yesterday, and like I said, I don't play shit the same day. I look at it first, but when I was watching this video, I had to play it. Sam, Squatch, where you at? This one's for you. All about the oil. All about the oil. Jesus, Juniper. He was Japanese, not Mexican. It's H-A-N.
I'm here. Step away from the window and go back to sleep.
You gotta watch the video.
Safe from pain and truth and choice and other poison devils. See, they don't give a fuck about you like I do.
Yo, that's crazy for showing that. So, my kids, they get laptops at schools, right? So they don't get textbooks. Everything they get is not the books. They're from almost like the TV, the internet and shit. Huh, when was this video released? 16 motherfucking years ago. Holy shit. No wonder George Bush was in it. George Bush was a pedo. "16 years ago, and weirdly, it's still the same situation. Only worse because now the internet has gone crazy, especially with apps like TikTok. There's other ones that I can't remember right now, and I really don't care about them. But this one I really thought was interesting. Like I said, there's a camp in Vermont that started last year. Excuse me. And let's see.
This camp for pedophiles in Vermont is incredible.
You just ruined it, asshole. So this is from the news, the local news in Vermont, and let me know what you think.
Police presence in a Vermont town over community alarm surrounding an alleged gathering of people sexually attracted to minors. There is no evidence this gathering is taking place or in fact that it was ever planned. But the allegation that circulated through social media has caused an uproar. Our Calvin Cutler was in Marshfield today. Calvin, what'd you find?
Yeah, good evening, Darren. I saw police patrols in a community on edge, not only because of the possible gathering of sexual deviants, but the backlash that it's caused as well. Now, earlier this week, social media posts circulated online describing a gathering of so-called minor-attracted people, another term for pedophiles.
There you go.
It has caused outrage, anger, and questions at a special select board meeting earlier this week. And today, 2 state police cars were parked outside of Twinfield Union School, the law enforcement presence invited by school officials.
We appreciate our community and the concern they have for all of our students, as we also do, and it's actually really great in a not great situation to be able to work together and build those relationships, to know that we're all working to keep kids safe.
Now, the person who is alleged online to be hosting the gathering of minor-attracted persons denies that such event was even scheduled. At Governor Phil Scott's press conference earlier this week, state police also said they have no evidence of such a gathering or of any illegal activity.
We are prepared if there are allegations of laws being broken to investigate and respond, but we also want to be sure to protect First Amendment rights, regardless of how distasteful those opinions might be.
Oh, wow.
Now, several law enforcement organizations, including the Vermont State Police and the Vermont Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force, are looking into the allegations. And in the meantime, Twinfield is hosting a forum in the coming days to give the community a place to talk this through. Darren?
First Amendment right to go to camp as a pedophile. So what happens when TikTokers get a hold of this? This one is actually what made me go look up this up on the news. This guy breaks it down a little more than the local media.
This camp for pedophiles in Vermont is incredibly disturbing. So this is the MAP camp, or Minor Attracted Persons Camp, which is the name that pedophiles are trying to use to escape the stigma. So last year, somebody in Vermont discovered this event page online, and what they found was absolutely disturbing. Apparently, this camp for pedophiles was held September 19th through September 22nd of 2024, and they wouldn't reveal where they were camping. But this was a huge group of pedophiles camping alone in the woods, and some people said that this was happening in near proximity to a school. So on their website, they listed potential risks. They're talking about normal camping risks here, but then they said exposure to pedophiles and other weirdos. And also common risks with hiking and other outdoor activities. This is from their actual website. Blisters, getting lost, insect bites and stings, heat exhaustion, falling, tripping because you were distracted by a sexy minor instead of watching where you were going. No sexy children around to look at, a common problem when hiking. So obviously nobody would want this event near their hometown, especially near a school. And this turned into an entire storm in this small town in Vermont. They held community meetings with leaders from their town. Campgrounds denied that they allowed these people to camp out there. But according to this group, or from what we could find online, it did happen. And it might happen again next year. And this just goes to show that the normalization of this stuff is never okay. In my opinion, pedophiles deserve the stigma, especially the ones that actually harm kids.
Now, allegedly, there is that camp. But the website does exist. So, yeah, camping for pedophiles. That's a little odd. And not that it's close proximity to a school. Oh shit, so school would be back in session. It's after Labor Day. Or it's after Labor Day. Huh. That's crazy. And then now they're denying it ever happened. No evidence. Bet you social media is all over the place. If you're denying it happened, in my opinion, it's happening. Why would you deny it? Because that would take away from the safety of your community. And obviously this community knows it's there. If they're having town hall meetings on this issue. They don't do it just for shits and giggles. And to think, I wanted to move to Vermont after I retired. Glad I didn't do that. Alright. So this next story, it's only a short, so I couldn't really get much out of it. But apparently this kid in a slingshot saved his sister from being kidnapped, and the adult that he hit with the slingshot is trying to sue the family for $20,000.
A 13-year-old boy used his slingshot to stop a kidnapper from abducting his 8-year-old sister. And now, that same kidnapper is suing the boy's parents, demanding $20,000 for medical expenses. This shocking incident happened in Alpena Township, northern Michigan. Owen Burns' little sister was playing innocently in their yard when suddenly a stranger approached her and grabbed her arm. Terrified, the girl started screaming. Owen, watching everything unfold from his bedroom window, immediately sprang into action with his slingshot.
Like Bart
His
Simpson.
first shot struck the kidnapper right in the head, allowing the girl to escape and run toward their home. But it wasn't over yet. As the kidnapper chased after his sister, Owen grabbed another rock, loaded it into his slingshot, and landed another powerful shot, this time hitting the attacker squarely in the chest. Stunned and disoriented from the blows, the kidnapper fled the scene. police responded quickly and found the 17-year-old suspect shortly afterward in a nearby Big Lots parking lot. He had visible injuries, a cut on his head and bruises on his chest, courtesy of young Owen's brave actions. According to Michigan State Police Lieutenant Shane Smith, the suspect faces charges of kidnapping and attempted murder, and he's currently held in Alpena County Jail with bail set at $150,000. But incredibly, this man actually filed a lawsuit against Owen's parents, claiming he was just trying to play with the little girl and demanding they pay him $20,000 for his injuries. Do you think the judge should take this kidnapper's lawsuit seriously?
Hey, I know I was trying to kidnap a young child, but there was no reason for me to be hit twice with a slingshot and rocks. I think I'm gonna fucking sue this guy because I have no intelligence. And we have to admit that I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong by trying to kidnap that young girl. I don't know why I was hit in the face with a slingshot rock or in my chest. You will pay me. Ha 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 ha. Idiot.
Have moved for strict enforcement. Morales of Maverick, Raymond, Martinez, Canales, Cortez, Munoz, Longoria.
So this is day 2. What he's going to do, he's going to do the same fucking thing he did last time. And then he's going to say the same spiel that blah, 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 only the speaker can release this, that. And they have until, I believe, 1 p.m. on Friday. And then, who knows? And from what I saw this morning, there are at least 4 or 5 out of 51 that have already made their way back to Texas. They don't want to be fined at $500 a day, or dereliction of duty, or if a special session is called and they are not present, they can be removed from their seat.
Moody. Members, vote from your desk and vote for yourselves. Clerk, ring the bell.
Oh, this fucking bell thing again, guys. I'm not sorry. You have to listen to it too. Ding, ding. Hey, it looks like I'm sitting there with him. Ding, 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 ding.
Have all members registered?
No.
Have all members registered?
No.
There being 94 members present, a quorum is not present. The House and Gallery, please rise for the invocation, which will be offered by Furman Carpenter, the DPS chaplain.
All right. I'll let this one go this time.
Let us pray. Our most Heavenly Father, we are so grateful for your love, for your blessings that you bless upon us, Father. We thank you, Father, for allowing us to be part of the United States of America, for the great citizens that it has, for the great privilege that we have of being citizens of this great country and this great state of Texas, Father. We thank you for the blessings that come with that, Father, the joy of freedom, to be able to vote for the person that best represents the values that we have, Father. And Father, we thank you for our legislators, Father, for each one of them, Father, and we ask you to be with them as they consider their constituents, to represent them in a most excellent way. Please help them, Father, in the passing of the laws and representing their areas, Father, to do so, Father, in kindness, but very clear in their stand for their constituents and for Texas, Father. Thank you, Father, for this great special session. We ask you to be with every member of this legislature and all the admin, Father, that help work it together. It's in Jesus' name that we pray.
Amen.
The chair recognizes the Honorable Stan Kitzman of Waller County to lead us in the pledges of allegiance to the United States and Texas flags. Mr. Little, for what purpose?
Parliamentary inquiry.
State your inquiry.
Mr. Speaker, isn't it true that the House Committee on General Investigating, by statute or rule, has the authority to convene regardless of whether our body has a quorum?
In between adjournments, yes.
And parliamentary inquiry.
State your inquiry.
Mr. Speaker, isn't it true that the House Committee on General Investigating has within its jurisdiction the ability to investigate members on matters of public corruption?
What the fuck?
The chair does not entertain general questions about House rules.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Lockdown. Breaking news just coming in. Fort Stewart in Georgia is locked down for an active shooter situation. This is according to a Fort Stewart police spokesperson. Let's go live to CNN correspondent Isabel Rosales. What are you learning, Isabel?
Hey, Pam, we're working to gather details, but of course the situation still breaking, unfolding, very active. Here's what we do have, that Fort Stewart is under a lockdown. This is per the U.S. Army's Fort Stewart police spokesperson that confirmed to CNN, quote, there is an active shooter, but did not give additional details as to the status of the shooter, how many shooters there could be. No additional details on that. Now, according to the Fort Worth Facebook page, casualties have been reported and the situation is ongoing. Now, Fort Stewart, trains and deploys active and reserve Army units. This is home to the 3rd Infantry Division, and it's just 40 miles to the southwest of Savannah, Georgia. So still a very quickly unfolding situation. We're working to get more details, Pam.
Yeah, and I know it's tough in these early moments. We're just getting very little. Fort Stewart is also the largest.
The fuck, man.
It's wrong.
I'm okay. I'm trying to survive. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, y'all. There's a shooter over here.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Second Brigade combat area is the location of the active shooter, according to authorities there on post. The scene is very active, they tell us. No information on the suspect. Fox can confirm people are hurt in this, and what we're being told is casualties, and you know that could mean hurt or worse. So we'll call them casualties. We don't know the conditions of people. We don't know if anyone has been killed, but we know people are hurt. We are monitoring the situation. We'll bring you information as we can get it. And I do want to mention this. The Fort Stewart base commander and authorities there have told people to shut their windows, to lock their doors, get away from those openings, and to it's been narrowed down. The 2nd Brigade.
Well, if it's narrowed down to 2nd Brigade, that's more than likely
post in Georgia
a lot of
currently
fucking
is under
soldiers.
lockdown and
So
assessing
that's
a
one of
threat.
where everybody,
Local
they're
reports
like
say it is an
1,500
active
people at
shooter
least.
that they are looking for. The commander there just issued that lock.
Wait, it's on the airfield? Interesting.
It includes Wright and Evans Army Airfield and Fort Stewart schools. We are monitoring the situation.
That would
will
explain
bring
the
you any
CLS.
information as we learn more. So the commander has put that base and other areas on lockdown, and he's told everybody to close and lock all windows and doors. Breaking news now, Fort Stewart.
You know, that's one of the situations like this right here. This is the schools area.
It's wrong.
Give me a second. I'm trying to see what patch they're wearing. Oh, motherfucker. Cuts off right before. Yeah, those... Okay. So, 7 people shot, 4 dead, 2 suspects, 1 in custody. And 1 is barricaded. So they have the second one barricaded. Yeah, it says it right here. crazy. Anyway. Sometimes it makes me wish I was still there. Doesn't matter. I used to carry a gun anyway for situations like this. Once I was in recruiting, I used to carry guns. Yeah, it's illegal, but could have stopped something like this a lot sooner. But anyway. Alright. Fuck, man. Alright, so let's say you work for a... Huh. Fucked me up a little bit. Let's say you work for a daycare slash child development, and you have a field trip to an amusement park. Oh, and by the way, one of the students on this trip to the amusement park, the mother just happens to work at this same center. Somehow, they didn't do a head count, which is mandatory, I would think, for field trips or anything that requires movement of students. No head count was conducted, and they tried to say this young child was only in there for 30 minutes. 30 minutes. But the kid's own siblings are like, no. That's not how it happened. Well, not in so many words, but let's see the story.
What was supposed to be a fun-filled day at an amusement park,
I just started bawling and I didn't know what to do.
Quickly turned scary for 4-year-old George Suazo.
His cheeks were so beet red and he was just so hot.
He was on a field trip to Cliffs Amusement Park with his daycare, Small and Wondrous Child Development Center. They left Grants around 9 in the morning and got to the park around 11:40.
They unload the vans, they get all their belongings, and then they met in the front of Cliffs to enter. But during that process, my son was left in the van.
George's mom, Jade Flores, got a call hours later, after George was found.
She was just frantic, just crying and saying, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. She just kept saying, you can yell at me if you want, yell at me. And I was like, well, what happened?
At the time, Flores was at work at the very daycare who allegedly left her son behind.
As a teacher at the daycare, we're required to count. We take a head count consistently throughout the day. And I just really don't understand how he got left.
Her coworkers and the director of the daycare told Flores George was in the van for 30 minutes. But Flores says that timeline isn't adding up.
I don't really know what to believe. My older son said that he was the one that figured out he was gone because they were supposed to meet in front of the Rattler for lunch at 12:35. He was asking, where's George? And his teachers started freaking out.
Meaning George could have been stuck in the van for about 2 hours in the hot Albuquerque sun.
He peed all over himself. He was banging on the window, screaming for somebody to come and get him.
Flores was also told George was checked out by Cliff's medical staff, but later the director said he wasn't, instead saying he was cooled off.
They only offered him a Sprite whenever he got out.
Listen, if you're sitting in a hot vehicle for 2 hours, and we know it's 10 degrees hotter inside the vehicle, and it's a fucking box van, so you know it's even hotter inside there. But you don't offer somebody who's got heat exhaustion or heat injuries anything remotely close to that. You don't give them a fucking Sprite. You give them water. Not ice cold water, because if they're that hot, it'll send their body into shock, but water. And obviously not boiling water, because that would just be fucking stupid. And then ice packs in his armpits and groins. That's what you're supposed to do. I get it. They put him in the shade, but there is an amusement park. They could have brought him to an air-conditioned area. Or isn't there a medical station at the amusement park? And how did the person in charge of this whole function not know they had a missing child? What if the child wasn't in the van?
They didn't even have the decency to change him or wash him up from being peed on. None of that. They took no steps to care for him other than putting him in the shade.
This close call also hits Flores harder.
I could have lost another kid at the hands of somebody else.
After she lost her daughter's twin due to a medical condition.
It's very heartbreaking for all of us to have to feel those feelings again of like, it could have been a lot worse.
And for little George, Flores says he's traumatized.
I told him, you don't have to go to daycare ever again. You don't ever have to go back there. And he's like, Pinky, promise.
So, I'm assuming the kid was in daycare for a reason. Probably because mom was working, I'm gonna assume. But all 3 kids seem to be daycare aged. Huh. Forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, she was working. Mom was working. My bad. I said that earlier because she works at the same center. Yeah. Whoever that lady was that was in charge, she needs to be fired and needs to be charged with child neglect. Because it would have been worse if that child died. Or hell, even got heat stroke. Especially that young getting heat stroke. They're fucked for life. Now what happens when you're on an airplane? Your plane lands and you're like, yeah, hey, because it's a Delta flight and you don't know if you're going to land well. And then your pilot gets arrested.
This is an immigration.
Dramatic video shows, never mind. At least 10 federal agents, including officers from Homeland Security, investigation stormed the cockpit and handcuffed him right in front of the bewildered passengers and crew. With federal sources saying the arrest was tied to charges involving child sexual abuse materials, though authorities have not confirmed whether immigration status was a factor. What does his immigration status matter at that point if he has CSAM? And he's a pilot. He goes all around the world. He probably produced some. Fact. People don't like the truth, but that could be the truth. They want to blame it on immigration status. Get the fuck out of here.
¿Qué compañía es? Es en la compañía de roofing, Man Baker Roofing se llama. Es algo famosita aquí en el condado de Watson. Miren gente para que vean, ahí viene un carro que no trae ningún logo. Ese carro es de ICE.
After I passed the security check and they were...
It's funny because now they're trying to make this immigration thing, but dude, they just looking right past the CSAM. That's kind of like Donald Trump and this Epstein client list. We all know Trump's on it, but only the Democrats care about getting it because Donald Trump's on it. They don't care about any other names in that list. They just want to see Trump's name on it, which we know his name is tied to Jeffrey Epstein, especially in Florida law. What's up, Zippity? Now, what happens if you're a proud black woman and you've been a Democrat all your life? And then immigrants come into the country, illegal ones, and you feel like maybe I did up in Maine. And the reason he got caught was because he was trying to purchase a weapon. So how did he pass the background check to become a cop, but not the background check to own a weapon? So who's got a more strict background check? The Maine police or the ATF, FBI background check?
Das, American descendants of slaves. I am a black American, and I am an American.
You know, she said black and not
I'm
African.
going to present my case in support of House Bill 318, as it is time for my unapologetic truth to be shared with all of you. First, as a people, we need to recognize that it's not just the numbers that matter, but also where the immigrants come from and the culture they bring with them to another country. As a social scientist report, all cultures are not equal.
Right.
Some immigrants come and believe they can function in isolation, refusing to adapt. They have come to our country for many reasons, but I suggest they must assimilate, adapt to the culture of the country they wish to live in. No country is going to allow...
See, you can adapt to the culture, but it doesn't mean you have to change your traditions.
Our people to come in and not acknowledge its constitution, legal systems, and laws. They will not tolerate it. So do you think I can go to another country and set up my own rules to live by, use the language I choose, and then tell that country that you must speak my language?
They'll laugh in your face.
That's not going to happen, nor should it. As a country, the United States has been more tolerant than most other countries. Other countries are making it much more difficult to get citizenship. We have been naive. We have been exploited and abused by the different tactics to gain citizenship in America. It's time to wake up. Global migration in the past was not projected to be as it is today. We must establish new rules to address a distinct type of migration that we are facing in our country, state, and cities. It's time to turn the conveyor belt off and adopt a global migration suitable for the times that we're in. And that is not destabilizing our communities. See, it was my ancestors who came over as slaves, built this country with the strain on their backs. They sweat pouring from their bodies in the rice fields, the cotton fields, and the tobacco farms for this country. Lived as servants and was the footstool, I said the footstool, for far too many feet to step on. So today, if you ask me to line up behind another group of people to raise awareness about their plight, I unapologetically say no.
A house being rented by the Alphabet community members.
Play the whole fucking thing. I thought that was the whole clip. So oh shit, that's not me. Assholes. So the whole clip goes even further, and she talks about, you know, not wanting these immigrants here, and that somehow saying that makes her racist. And then you hear the catcalls in the back from other lawmakers, and the speaker was like, listen, shut the fuck up. Not like that, but everyone's entitled to their opinion and they get to state it, so shut up. Now this one, I don't know where we were talking about, if I talked about it or I was in someone's chat and we were talking about houses and rentals, and how whenever I had to rent a house, I always left it cleaner than when I got it. That's like supposed to be the military mentality. Leave it better than when you found it. Well, I found out that's not always the same with soldiers, but I found out it's even worse on the civilian side. And this one, Jesus fucking Christ, man. You can't make this shit up. And you know there's more houses like this, because just watch cop cam videos. You'll see the same exact shit. It's fucking gross.
Get eviction notices, and the landlord shows up and discovers hell on earth, including, but not limited to, pentagrams, satanic material, a grotesque living condition, and most importantly, the reflection of, well, what's happening on the inside, because the state of your home cleanliness is close to godliness. It's a reflection of who you are. And I guess maybe this won't surprise any of you, but it's horrifying.
I've done so many move-out cleans, but this is a first. Oh my God. It is like...
Is that a kid's room?
It's like a fever dream. Oh.
Look at the communist flag.
They left the fish.
Oh, look at that.
What the hell?
Communist Care Bear.
The litter boxes.
There's litter.
It's puppy paint. The door. Like what?
Did it, Zippity? I believe it.
It gets so much worse.
Especially the reservists or part-timers.
The kitchen. This curtain. Instead of, oh my God. There's a floor because you can't see very much of it. I think those are
I'd be
scars.
pissed if they did that to my roof ceiling.
I feel like I'm on acid. I'm trying to...
There's a floor in the kitchen. That's fucking gross, man.
All this. It's like no adults lived here. And what's scary is there's locks. There's fridge
That means there are
locks.
kids living there.
Why do there need to be fridge locks? Like, I hope a kid did not live. Bro. And this is... I don't... The fun zone? I try to enter places with no judgment. And, like, I know things happen, but to do this to somebody else's house, man...
I don't even do that to my own house.
Really
I
sad.
own it.
It's really sad. It's like every time I move something, I just find something weirder.
And talking about deranged.
How can you do that? How can you literally live in that filth? I couldn't imagine having to walk around and kick shit out of the way. I really can't. I don't think my house has ever been that dirty unless we're doing the move out cleaning and the furniture's getting out and you realize, oh fuck, I really haven't swept under this couch in like months. You're right, Carmen. But that wasn't a daycare. Yes, they got evicted, Angela. That was the inspection. I think they said the day after the eviction. And my God, man. I would fucking hurt somebody if I had my rental look like that. I would. I don't give a fuck if they're a soldier or not. I'm not saying that's a soldier because I don't really remember where that's from. But I do know some soldiers are pretty nasty. And obviously, Zippity knows naval reservists are pretty fucking nasty. But it's not just the military, it's everybody. Everybody's got some nasty people that they don't know yet. So you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. I went to do a house inspection on a soldier, and he literally had dog shit all over the floor. And this is a brand new on-post housing. Dogs shitting all over the upstairs. Kids running around. Yeah. He didn't have a nice next 2 months. Let's just say that. Damn right. Damn right. Now, we're used to politicians lying, but what happens when a politician gets caught lying? So, for some reason yesterday, somebody mentioned, not here, about the ballroom, and I'm like, fuck man, how much are we paying for this ballroom? Because I thought it was taxpayer dollars because somebody was saying $200 million. That ballroom that's being added onto the White House is indeed $200 million. taxpayers aren't paying for it. Did you know that? I didn't until yesterday. It's funded by Trump and donors, not taxes. Interesting. But then you have these Democrat politicians who know for a fact it's a lie.
Here is Democrat Senator Minority Leader Chuck Schumer lying, just lying.
You know, it keeps getting worse. Today, Donald Trump and the White House announced they're going to spend $200 million to build a large, fancy White House ballroom. This is what Doge was all about, folks. Cutting things, taking things away from you, and not giving it to some place that needed it. Giving it to the big shots who run the show, Donald Trump at the top of the list. Maybe he can park his new plane in the big ballroom. It's probably big enough.
Now, Chuck knew he was lying there. He knew. He's not stupid, but he knows he can get away with it. And so he felt rather comfortable fronting the media to repeat those same lies, suggesting taxpayers were footing the bill for this planned ballroom. Watch this clip, followed by a quick fact check from Caroline Levitt.
Here's even something more confounding. Some breaking news. Just now, the White House announced construction of a $200 million White House ballroom that will begin in September. A $200 million ballroom. Where'd this money come from? Did Congress appropriate it? I don't think so. It's almost like Doge was never about waste at all.
President Trump and other donors have generously committed to donating the funds necessary to build this approximately $200 million structure.
I'm exploring the...
Crazy, right? How the media spins it. Not just the media, but congressmen spin shit like that. And you know how when certain news stations, when Tulsi Gabbard's up there talking or Donald Trump's up there talking, they like to cut away from their speech because they're saying they're spreading misinformation and all that shit right there. But when their own people do it, they don't cut away. They don't seem to give a shit, and they push it further and further as that lie. I'm not saying Republicans don't do it as well. But this is all Operation Mockingbird in full effect. And it doesn't matter which side you're on. Some people are just sheep. Now we're going to go over these new ads for jeans. This first one is from 1942. And they're talking about their jeans. So let's listen to this ad and let me know what you think.
I'm exploring the great outdoors, lounging around Eagle's Nest, or invading Poland, I always make sure I'm wearing American Eagle jeans. They're the most comfortable jeans I've ever worn, and they make my hinterlands look amazing. So, if you want to buy these jeans, go right ahead. I'm not going to stop you. Unless you are Jew or a gay.
Adolf Hitler has great genes. Genes. Get it?
Oh, you gotta love the Babylonian Bee. They make some quality shit. But I thought y'all might get a kick out of that one. And not only did the Babylonian Bee make their own video, well, so did Valuetainment.
Everyone wants to win, but most don't. In sports, it's called the clutch gene. In life, the winning gene. Losers crave comfort, make excuses, talk big, but freeze when it counts. Winners, uncertainty excites them. That's what gets me excited. The winner gene. That's why I'm going to the Vault Conference.
All right. It was advertising their conference, but still. But what happened when somebody gets really mad? Where is it? And they try to make their own ad that Carmen, can you wait? Can you wait? You ruined the setup. Now I gotta play it.
And we're over the Lizzos. We're over the Dylan Mulvaney's. If this was a 300-pound, non-binary person, they would be applauding her.
Yeah. Out of my face. Ho, give me some space. It's way too hot up in here. I'm sweating out of my lace.
No, you
Don't
fat.
need
That's
no
why you
bottle
sweating.
service. We pulled up with our drinks. Trunk full of that Ace. Trunk full of that Henny. If we ain't got no Waffle House, we pulling up to the Denny's. I'ma give him a grand slam. He pulling off of the pennies. The way he hit from the back, I might give him one of my Grammys. Did this for the culture. That left, right, and that bend it over. Got scissor and doja. I ate that. Now let's do it over. That I told you. I'm going into October. Acting like the fun is over. Acting like summer's over.
Let the video
Somebody
play.
pray for Lizzo. She too fat to go to hell. But I'm just kidding. I'm not trying to make fun of fat people, all right? I'm just making fun of her because she is. You know, and this is the thing that I was talking about the other day is the embarrassing of black people. Can I just make a statement? Sure. Black people are not all like Lizzo.
You're right.
Black people are not sexualized as much like Lizzo. That's not the average black person. I hope to God it's not.
And the funny thing is, one of the things that they were talking about why she was upset with her coworker or her employees is because some of them were gaining too much weight, and she wanted them to lose weight when her fat ass wasn't doing anything to lose weight, and she got to play a fucking old ass instrument that's never been played before from like 200 years ago. But it's okay. I wish I could have done it, but I can't play the flute.
That's sexualized and wonder why black people get a bad rap. Because Sydney Sweeney had a very classy advertisement. I don't like it as much because it's a little sexual, but it's still more classy, right? She's not talking about somebody hitting it from the back. She's not using the N-word and talking about drinking Henny. She had a regular commercial, read a short script that said, my jeans, I got good jeans or something like that.
Anybody that gets Ozempic, you deserve the high price you have to pay for it. I don't feel bad for you. And then you just realize you just became a lifelong patient to Ozempic. Or, even worse, you're going to paralyze your stomach. Did you know that? Don't fuck with Gila monsters. If it's not meant for that purpose, don't use it.
Play on words. Lizzo is literally buttoned up, look like a garbage bag over the top of her stomach, and she's talking sexual, using the N-word, talking about somebody hitting her from the back and the left and the right. That she'll give somebody hit it so they can get her a Grammy.
Tell you what, I wouldn't.
How does that connect? How are you somehow making a point when you just? But let's go to the other clip because we had a couple more clips about this. Let's go to other liberals reacting to Sydney Sweeney.
Well, I know, like, if right now I've gained a little bit of weight since my wife got back, and by little bit I mean like 15, 20 pounds. She feeds me like it's going out of style. Like right now I'm on the scale at 190. For 5'8", according to the medical health, I'm overly obese, because I think for my height they want me weighing like 135, 140, maybe 160. But I would never take a weight loss drug that's supposed to be easy peasy, right? I know that in order for me to lose weight, I need to go to the gym. And I need to go back to the gym more consistently. Because I will shed weight, but again, within months, I will gain that weight back, but the weight difference is not in fat. So yeah, everything can be done naturally. I proved it 10 years ago when I was 190, 200 pounds. And then I was like, fuck man, I'm fat. And I saw pictures of myself and like, I was disgusted. So I put myself on my own regime. I stayed away from the Army's physical fitness shit because it was trash. And within 6 months, I was running half marathons. I was running 10Ks, 15Ks, 5Ks. No problem. Every time I did a 5K, my ideal was to get better. Why am I on the MIDI camera? When I used to do 5Ks, I used to push myself like, shit, man, I got it this time. And I went it down to where I had to do the first mile within 6 minutes or less. And I could coast after that. Once I got that down and started getting like 21 5Ks, 21-minute 5Ks, I was like, oh man, I can do better. I can do so much better. So at that time, I was like, I know how to get better. And I would train even harder. And I realized if I wanted to train for a 5K, I need to do 5-mile runs. Because a 5K, if I'm training for a 5K and I'm only doing 3 miles every time, I'm not going to get better. Unless I do time splits, which I do time splits a lot. But I would work harder. I would run longer and run faster until I broke my goal of getting under 20 minutes by running 19:27 5K. And then, like I said, I ran my first half marathon at 1:12, 1 minute 12 seconds. And then I did a 50-mile marathon in 12 hours. My feet were fucking demolished. And then that next weekend, I was running another half marathon. And I came in 11th overall. Just saying. Goals are goals. So if you really want to get out there and do it, yeah, I already went over it, General Sea Monkey. I think they said 7 injured, 4 dead, 1 suspect in custody, and then the other one was barricaded in building 730. So unless anything's changed from there, I don't know. And this was minutes ago.
And I'm sure at this point everybody has seen that advertisement. And they even got her up. If you go to what's that company called? American Eagle. You go shop at American Eagle, you'll see an advertisement up here. But you know the funny thing is, you'll rarely find good-looking women arguing about Sydney Sweeney's jeans. You always find these little fat weirdos that's sloppy, fat, and partially. And I'm not trying to make the name a bad name. I'm just telling you what it really is. These people are silly, and they should be ashamed of themselves. And to be honest, they hate themselves. That's why they can't, I don't know. They can't accept or feel some type of support for women who are beautiful or who are doing well in life or who don't capitulate to their BS. Roll the clip.
The Sydney Sweeney ad, have you seen it?
Oh, yes, I have.
What are your thoughts?
Hernandez. We're going to see that whole interview if he doesn't
calm myself, but that would, Sydney Sweeney has good genes. Really? Like,
yeah,
the eugenics in that. It's dripping with it. And I'm like, no.
So when I say I have good genes, keep in mind, I only wear shorts. So yeah, I have good genes, and it's proven. Well, none of them are here. They're all at school and work. But yeah. And they've had it fairly easy. Well, I did all the hard shit. It's crazy, isn't it? It's all I ever wanted was a house, a family, and them to be comfortable. No matter how I got there. And look at me now. Look at me now. But if you want to attack American soldiers on their own territory, it's kind of lame. Fucking coward move. Especially when you know they're unarmed. Alright, we're going to play that interview later. So this one, you know how Donald Trump, and he doesn't like CNN. And he really dislikes Caitlin Collins. So there's a press brief yesterday. Not a press brief, a press conference. And I guess Caitlin Collins was next on the mic. But She got punked.
Two questions for you.
Mr. President,
Wait,
thank you.
Jesse, grab
Texas
that mic
Senator
from
John
Caitlin.
Cornyn. Texas Senator John Cornyn is asking.
So Caitlin's the one in the middle. Hey, can you actually see my mouse now? What the fuck? Yeah, so Caitlin's right here in the middle. She had the mic on her already by the mic holder, and this lady's like, man, fuck you. She pulled the mic towards her. Caitlin Collins got shut down.
Asking for your help to force Democrats back to the state and hold them accountable. Do you want the federal government and the FBI to help locate and arrest these Texas Democrats who have left the
You can't
state?
do that. It's a civil
I think
offense.
they've abandoned the state. Nobody's seen anything like it, even though they.
Right now, it's a civil offense for that warrant. However, it turns into bribery and a felony if they ask for donors to help with them facilitating this escape from Texas. You ever notice they made movies called Escape from LA and Escape from New York? Two places people don't want to live because they know it's fucking trash. If you've never seen them, I highly recommend them because my friends call me Snake. One of the many, many, many reasons I'm a huge fan of Kurt Russell. Many reasons. Not to mention the main one. Can anybody guess the main reason Kurt Russell's one of my favorite actors? Come on, we're Gen X. We're Gen X. I know somebody knows. Anyway, you'll figure it out. I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, Kurt Russell, the man, Escape from New York, Escape from LA. You should watch them. I can't remember what streaming service they're on, but I know one of them you have to pay for, and I didn't really feel like it. Overboard, absolutely not. Think about it. Think about it. If you know every male my age and you ask them about their favorite Western, oh, I just fucked that up. Western, most people would say the same film. The same film. And I used to watch a lot of John Wayne movies when I was a kid. But it was John Wayne.
Second.
So this next guy, absolutely, it's Tombstone. All right. So this story happened yesterday, and in the state of Tennessee, they had a man who was set to be executed by lethal injection. The only problem is this man had a heart defibrillator monitor, whatever, one of those things, I can't remember, to where if they put this lethal injection in him, he will die a painful death unless they turn this device off or get a stay. And guess what? When you murder your girlfriend and her 2 children, you don't deserve a slow or nice, peaceful death. You don't.
Death row inmate has been executed this year in Tennessee. Byron Black was put to death today after killing Angela Clay and her 2 daughters back in 1987. As our Steve Mailing found out, this execution looks different than the last one.
Today, the state of Tennessee carried out their second execution by lethal injection this year. Only this time, witnesses say Byron Black showed audible signs of distress throughout the process before being pronounced dead at 10:43 this morning. 37 years, the bell.
Funny part about Wyatt Earp, he is, because of that movie mainly, is one of my favorite lawmen. But did you know he was a horse thief? Wyatt Earp was a horse thief. And then he became a lawman. Probably one of the most famous ones. Next to, I guess, the next person everybody said, you tell me a cop, they'll probably tell you Derek Chauvin.
Family has waited.
When this crime occurred, I was 13 going to the 7th grade. I'm 51, now standing in front of you guys.
Nicole Davis says Angela Clay was her cousin. And today, she was there as her family finally saw justice served in her cousin's case.
Justice is justice, and justice has to be served. You know, the higher courts have spoken, everyone has spoken, and he has to go.
Byron Black was sentenced to death back in 1989 after a jury found him guilty of 3 counts of murder in the killings of Angela Clay and her 2 daughters, Lakeisha and Latoya. But not everyone sees justice the same way.
If this doesn't meet the threshold of cruel and unusual punishment, I don't know what does.
Protesters against the death penalty say, especially in Black's case, it's barbaric. After courts argued back and forth on whether to shut off Black's internal defibrillator, it was ruled that it didn't have to be shut off. And during the execution process, witnesses say Black breathed heavy, even saying at one point, "I can't do this," and it hurts so bad.
I interpret that my client was tortured today. The fact that he was able to raise his head several times and express pain tells you that the pentobarbital was not acting the way the state's experts claim it acts.
Black's attorney, Kelly Henry, says the execution of Black was an unchecked abuse of government power.
This is a no-win situation, and tomorrow morning, nothing will be changed.
But for the Bell family...
So tomorrow morning, nothing will change. But, you know, like he's going to mention, I don't know if he mentioned this, but for the Bell family, it does change because the person that murdered their family is now dead after what? 40 years? 40-ish years? Less than 40 years because it was 89. I don't know. I feel like I'm more on the family with this one. And if you murder 3 people, what's a little more pain at the end? What's a little more pain at the end? You're dying anyway. Now, wouldn't it be cool if, like, they went to... They did this, right? And that his heart would stop beating and the defibrillator would start his heart again and he'd be like all in pain all over again. And it would repeat that process till it eventually quit. That would be cool. Is that cruel and inhumane? Maybe. Do I like torture? I have good thoughts on torture, on how to conduct them, but I don't do it. Like that zoo, I think, over in Europe, that is asking for pets to feed their alligators. I think it was alligators. No, it wasn't alligators. I don't remember what it was, but they were asking for small pets. And I was like, you know, if they really want to make this world a better place and they want to feed these animals, I have an idea. Wood chipper sales would go down. However, our population of pedophiles would increase or decrease immensely. Immensely. As soon as you get convicted, you're done. We're sending you over there to get eaten by these crocodiles. Oh, so we're on to another story of bad parenting. Some of you probably already watched this, as you will probably say, yes, I watched this and it's sad, which this is sad, and now you get to hear my commentary. And I'll admit, I only watched half of this, and I was like, this is fucking disgusting. So obviously, when I watch, I'm like, I'm going to play this. Stop it.
And the footage has never been seen before. At 7:37 a.m., emergency dispatchers answer a frantic plea for help.
Yo, please help us! Okay, excuse me, sir. What's the address of the emergency? What? Okay, sorry. Yo, please hurry! Sir. Okay, tell me exactly what happened. Okay, hello?
Yeah, he looks like
Can
he's
someone tell me what happened?
He's looking in a hurry.
Hello? He can't breathe! He can't breathe! What the f*** you mean what happened? I'm gonna He's not! Okay, can I speak to one person? Can I speak to one person?
A woman takes control of the call, finally getting vital information to the dispatcher.
His father banged on our door and we said his son stopped breathing. Okay, can you sit down? Can you just stay on the phone so I can talk to one person so I can get this help started? Yes. Are you with the patient now? Yes, we just woke up. And how old is sir, ma'am? 3 months.
The dispatcher assures her that help is on the way, but with precious seconds slipping by, getting aid to the baby before paramedics arrive is critical.
Okay, listen, ma'am. I'm going to tell you how to get mouth to mouth. Okay, go. I'm ready. Come on.
Well, with what they did, that shit ain't gonna work.
Okay, now completely cover the baby's mouth. And nose. His mouth and nose with your mouth.
Mouth and nose
Then
with
I
your
want you to
mouth,
blow
the
2
baby.
puffs of air into his lungs, about 1 second each, just enough to make the chest rise with each breath, okay? Yeah. Now, did you feel the air going in and out? Yes.
At 7:46 a.m., paramedics finally reached the scene, 9 minutes after the call began. The 13-week-old baby is rushed to the Metro Health Hospital, but it's too late. The tragedy becomes far more disturbing when an alarming discovery is made during life-saving efforts, leading to an urgent call to police.
Hi, Janice, Social Work Metro Health Medical Center. I'm calling to notify requesting police homicide, probably, for a baby death. EMS may have already called, but just in case, I need to make sure that it was called in.
A quick check of her records finds no earlier notification to police.
Why didn't they call us? It's a 13-week-old. I'll be honest with you, I don't know the babe. I wonder why. Did EMS pick the baby up? Yeah. Now, will you guys notify homicide?
You know what? Are we calling this a violent death?
No.
The dispatcher
we don't know.
sounds disturbed.
Undetermined.
Like, not disturbed as in
The
disturbed.
heartbreaking screams of the infant's parents.
Disturbed because of what she just heard.
18-year-old Travion Hughes Sr. and 18-year-old Asiana McEwen can be heard in the background of the call.
Oh. And they don't know how it happened.
Undetermined. I mean, we have speculation, but I'm going to say undetermined.
Okay. We'll get a car out there.
Okay.
All right.
Probably sooner than later. They're going.
They're who?
They're going over here.
They're going what?
They're going crazy over here.
Who's there?
Is it Mom, Dad?
Cleveland police respond urgently and make their way to the nurses' station, where hospital staff reveal the cause of their alarm and the reason homicide detectives have been requested.
Was this?
This was in his throat.
Okay. Yes.
Y'all see that?
Was this?
This was in.
So this little thing right here, it's a fucking baby wipe, is what they found in their throat. Its throat.
His throat.
Okay. You guys suspect foul play or anything like that?
I don't think a 3-month-old's gonna willingly shove that in their mouth.
What is that?
Like a baby wipe.
A baby wipe?
Yeah, 3-month-olds are like walking early in the, Yeah.
Is that evidence? Baby wipe, you think that it's suspicious that, I guess they could investigate on a baby wipe or something?
Yeah.
So they have it over there. You think that it's...
Not sure how to take their reaction.
The parents, they're devastated. The parents are actually going crazy here. Yeah. That's Metro PD.
How the blood-stained baby wipe became lodged in the infant's throat is now a question homicide detectives must work to answer. They meet with the infant's parents, as well as his brother Travier and his brother's girlfriend Cassandra, the woman who performed CPR during the 911 call.
Hi, guys. Hi. I'm Detective Loomis. Dad?
Yes.
So sorry for your loss, folks, honestly. Who was that?
Dude, he's a kid
at home
himself.
at the
Holy
time?
shit.
All of you guys? Okay.
I was at work.
You were at work? Okay.
Investigators meet with Travion and Asiana separately in an effort to understand more about what happened with their son this morning.
So, when you left for work this morning, was the baby sleeping?
No, he was up.
He was up?
I woke up and then I checked on that. I do it every morning. I wake up and check on him because he sleeps right next to me in his bassinet. So I look on him.
He was in the bassinet next to you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And he was up just staring. So I picked him up and I was just holding him and kissing him. And then I had put him down and started getting ready for work.
After leaving for work, Travion was left to care for the baby. Not long after she left, the infant began to cry.
When he was crying, I made him a bottle, and he'll choke himself like he greedy. He'll be
Good
choking. You feel me?
Good eater.
So I'll be pulling it out of his mouth, give him pick him up, burp him, send him back down, let him drink again. I keep burping him because he'll keep doing it. He's premature, so I always did it constantly for him, and I set the little wipe under his neck because when it's dripping down, you know how milk smells.
What time did he call and say the baby was choking?
I was already on the flight before the baby was choking and everything. I was already on the phone with him. It was around 7. I don't know the precise time because I'm a DSP. I take care of older people with disabilities. So I was taking care of him, but I had my AirPod in, so I was listening to him. We was talking and everything. He was like, "Okay, I'm finna step out the room real quick." He went to go step out the room, and he got quiet. I didn't hear nothing. Then he came back in the room and was like, the baby choking.
I know something was in his mouth. Boom. After I'm trying to go down deep into it, I'm like, babe, he choking. So I'm trying to get this out of his mouth. I'm constantly doing it, but it's not working. So I'm overly panicking.
He then explains that when his efforts to remove the obstruction weren't working, he ran to get help from Travier and Cassandra.
My big brother grabbed him, rushed to the kitchen, set him down on the countertop in the kitchen, doing this. So you feel me? We see nothing. What we doing is working, so we called the ambulance.
Who calls 911?
His girl, my sister. I call her my sister. Yeah, she calling the ambulance, telling them to rush here. Like, please hurry up. Please, can y'all hurry? Rush, please. Can you feel me? Then y'all was taking like over 20, 30 minutes, so we just waited. It's still sitting here, and he's constantly, you feel me? Like getting this little move, and I see it's not in his throat no more. It felt like it was lodged right here. When I was trying to go and hit to his neck to get it out, he closing his mouth. He don't want me in his, like, you feel me? Like, he don't want me in his mouth. He closing it. You feel me? And that's what's made me hard for me to go in there because my hands are so big.
Well, you can feel it in there. You just couldn't get a grab on it.
Get on it. You feel me? Because it was too slippery.
Did he say anything else to you?
No, when I got to the house, I'm like, what happened? How did he choke? And then he was like, was wiping him down, the milk and stuff off him. He said
I don't know, Jeff, I'm a little different because I would have gone into medic mode. Somebody else would have to call the cops. Because, the quicker you get on the patient, the better. But some people don't know.
Next to him and walked out the room. And when he came back, the wipe was inside the baby's throat. He said he was trying to pull it out, but he couldn't. His hands was too big.
Back at the house, officers monitor the property, which has now been secured as a crime scene. Investigators arrive on site and begin discussing the details of the case.
Once we got there, the nurses and the doctors showed, did you see the projectile? The little baby light that was in its throat. Yeah.
How does a 3-month-old do that?
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
It was a pretty big one.
When they learn Cassandra's 2 children also live in the home, some officers begin to speculate, unconvinced that what happened was merely an accident.
Something happens there. Accident, just grab that thing itself and shut it down his throat. Maybe the kid was crying and like the kid just, the mom was being, wasn't going and soothing the child, so the kid just like, I can't say it, so I'm just gonna shut it up, you know? One of the other kids goes in there and just shuts it down in there.
However, Cassandra tells investigators her 2 children weren't home, and the only child in the house was the 3-month-old, who had been sleeping in a bassinet next to his mother until she left for work. Investigators pose a critical question to the parents.
Has your baby picked stuff up before and tried to eat it?
Yeah. He's an advanced baby. He knows how to hold his own bottle. Like, when you try to pour a bottle.
Why was there a baby wipe in the bassinet, Margaret? Why was there a baby wipe in the bassinet? That makes no sense. Even a dumb parent wouldn't know that.
Away from him, he reaches to grab it back. He'll pick it back up and put it back in his mouth.
Okay. Does he ever put anything else in his mouth though besides the bottle?
Anything he grabs.
You're saying that he's picked up stuff in his mouth before. Do you remember anything specific he's ever put in his mouth besides the bottle? Think he's ever picked something up?
Candy, cookies, anything. Like
he'll
it don't
grab
matter
it,
what it is, he'll put it in his mouth. Yeah. You know, man, like I don't mind explaining. Like a sock, he'll do anything.
Okay.
Literally, anything he sees, you think it's cool. He'll even suck on your.
Within reach, he'll grab it and try to
Yeah, he'll even suck on your.
he can do this pretty well.
I still don't see how it would have got stuck and lodged in its
And he'll even
throat
suck on you.
where they
Like,
couldn't
no,
get
I'm
it.
like, that sound look gay, but no, he'll even suck on your nose type.
Yeah, bro.
You think it's food.
Yeah.
Paramedics quickly arrived after the 911 call was placed, but once on scene, they said they were not notified that the 13-week-old boy had an obstruction in his throat by anyone at the scene, including Travion, his brother Travier, or Cassandra.
Did you tell them that thing went down his throat?
Yeah, they knew about all that. They knew everything. No, yeah, we told them
Yeah,
that too,
okay.
but I'm talking about my brother and sister. They knew too, and they was trying to
Did
help.
they
back
tell him
there.
that on the phone?
I don't know. Like, sir, the man when this was going on, I was
Yeah. I mean, we'll get a
too
tape.
busy raging, crying, jumping there where I
Panicking.
Travion
He
insists
did
the
that shit
infant
'cause
was
his
still
kid wouldn't
breathing
shut
when
up.
paramedics
Oh,
arrived.
piece of
They
shit.
told me they was able to get out, like he was still moving. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you can move. You still have some air in your body, like oxygen in your blood a little bit. So it could have been like
So you don't think
involuntary.
they killed my baby?
Oh. No. They'll contact you
Okay.
when the funeral home can come pick him up.
The medical examiner's office would later determine the infant's cause of death to be asphyxia by choking. Doubt still lingers over how it got in the infant's mouth, as well as why paramedics weren't informed of the obstruction. This brings both Cassandra and Travion back for an interrogation, where investigators seek to find the truth.
When he came to the door, what did he say to you?
He said that the baby's choking, help.
Okay. Did he say what he was choking on?
A wife.
Did he actually tell you that at that
Yes.
point in time?
Yes, he said that he was choking on a wife. But we didn't see anything. We didn't
How'd
see
you
the
know
wife.
he
I'm
was choking?
looking, like, my biggest thing was call 911. I know we needed to start compression.
Sure.
His mouth
But you
was so
couldn't
small,
see
so
it.
that as I'm on the phone 911, I took the step back, like she said, I'm doing the CPR, the compressions and everything, and it seemed like he, I thought was getting air and keep going because he didn't.
Listen, if you're going to do chest compressions on an infant that's not breathing, no. Because the child more than likely still had a pulse. A pulse. So abdominal thrust and back slaps. Once you see the air's not going in, abdominal thrust and back slaps.
And then there was nothing.
The question came up during the 911 call as the dispatcher attempted to guide her through performing CPR.
Okay, kneel next to the baby and look in his mouth for food or vomit. Is there anything in his mouth? No.
At the house when we talked, you didn't mention the word baby wipe to me at all.
Yes, I did.
Well, yeah, you didn't. And we were recorded.
Okay.
On the 911 call, nobody mentioned baby wipe. When the EMTs got there, nobody mentioned baby wipe.
However, at the very start of the 911 call, a male's voice can be heard shouting that something was in the infant's mouth.
EMS, what's the address of the emergency? How the f*** is he gonna go? How did he get it in his mouth? Come on!
Still, paramedics said they were never informed when they arrived.
He told me and us 1,000 times that he was choking on a baby.
He told you that. How come no one told 911 that?
So it was never said on the 911, or I want to hear it because I know that they were screaming that he was choking on a baby.
Nobody mentioned it to the EMTs. Don't you think when a paramedic is there that someone should say, you have a baby wipe in this?
Do you understand if you would have been there and all the f***ing screaming going on? I literally was trying to get to the f***ing baby. So if you heard, I'm like, compressions, counting.
Right.
I tried to save that baby, and there was nothing I could do.
There's nothing you could have done. There's nothing. There's nothing anyone could have done.
When investigators bring up something she said back at the crime scene, it leads to frustration from Cassandra.
What was the blood that you talked about seeing? Where was the blood at?
I didn't see any blood. I never said that. You know what? No, I did not.
During their initial walkthrough of the crime scene, Cassandra mentioned what she was told by Travion.
He said that he changed his diaper, was washing, like wiped him up and everything, and that he had just like a little scratch or something on his neck from cutting himself, and then one like on the side of his mouth. And he said he went to like wipe up just the blood and everything, and he said he walked away just for a couple of seconds, and this is the outcome of that. I never said I saw.
You said you saw him wiping blood off.
No, I didn't say I saw. I said he. Stop. Don't do that, because in a second, please come on. No.
You might have meant
Okay,
that.
okay.
That's what you said.
Okay, don't do that. He told me, because I just feel like you're attacking me, because I'm telling you that this is literally the most, a long time, and I feel like you keep trying to tell me what I'm saying, and I'm telling you what I'm saying.
Getting nowhere with Cassandra, investigators wrap up the interview, hoping Travion might provide the clarity she didn't. He's left alone for a few moments, where he entertains himself while waiting for investigators.
This is how we do. This is how we do. I'm sure the camera's still in there. Yes, it is.
Detectives sit down with Travion once again, but his interview begins with less cooperation than the first and quickly hits a wall.
I know it sucks, but we got to kind of figure out what happened here. Because we got a bunch of questions, okay? So, but before we ask the questions, we're going to give you the random ones, okay?
I know, but I'm not speaking without my lawyer.
Okay. Well, that's fine. Then we're going to place you under arrest for murder of the baby.
What?
Based on the evidence that we have.
This ain't no evidence. This ain't like that.
Okay.
Oh.
Stand up and put your hands on.
It looks like it's happening.
I'm not. Ain't no
stuff in the rag gun. Your baby's.
Why ain't stuff no rag behind, bro? What? That's
I'm not going to give you an opportunity to explain how that rag got done. That baby's bro. What? But you don't want to do that, so you just didn't have a shoot. We've talked to doctors. We've talked to the medical examiner. We've talked to
doing everything, yes.
Yeah,
we're doing all that, yes.
Okay.
I understand everything you're saying, yes.
And every single one of those people tell us that there's no way that a 13-week-old baby picked up
my son.
Balled it up and put it in his mouth.
I know he ain't balled. Oh,
I'm not asking any questions. All right?
Just as the detective makes his exit, his passing comment strikes a nerve.
Good luck. All right, good luck.
Good luck.
So, officer, come here. Come sit. Come. Now, what you saying good luck for?
I said good luck with your defense, with your case.
Okay.
All right? And I mean that. I hope that you can pull it off.
Pull what off, officer? Like this the last something.
Getting out of these charges.
But you saying pull it off like it's the last something, officer.
You said very, very clearly that you tried to pull that rag out of that baby's mouth.
They don't got, no, when I went in the room, my baby mom was on the phone the whole time.
I want to talk to you.
Once the detective leaves, Travion waits on his own with nothing but his thoughts.
Boy, what the Do I look like some sick individual to any of y'all? It's okay. I bet you I'm gonna win this. Watch this. Getting justice for my son. Arresting an innocent boy. Murder. What? Sick white people.
Whoa.
Boy, I swear to God, I hate racist people. Boy, they so racist. Now, if I was white.
Yo, they never said anything racist. He said it. And then he said the racist comment. Fucking white people. Always racist and shit. Alright. We'll go with that.
White people could be so cruel, boy. What the?
Officers return and arrest 18-year-old Travion Hughes Sr., who was later charged with murder, involuntary manslaughter, and 2 counts of endangering children. He entered a plea of not guilty on July 28, 2022, choosing to present his defense at trial. According to news reports, while awaiting trial, Travion and Asiana welcomed another child, whose young voice can be heard in a call between the 2 parents from jail.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
Hey, Miracle.
Hey, Daddy.
Hey, Daddy, baby.
Daddy.
What the fuck?
Stop abusing me.
My baby, my baby. Babe, let her hit you. What the hell?
Don't have her cry.
Let her hit me. Let her hit you.
I
Don't
am.
like no baby.
She can hit me all the she want to hit.
That's what I mean. Look, you still waving, Granny?
My baby can slap me if she wants to.
Bye-bye, baby.
During Travion's trial, which began on May 22, 2024, Asiana testified that she was on FaceTime with Travion at the time of the incident and that she saw him pick up the baby and run out of the room after screaming that he was choking. Tests of the baby wipe revealed the infant's DNA was present, but there was no trace of Travion's. However, while both parents told investigators the infant would regularly grab things and put them in his mouth, a forensic pathologist with the Cuyahoga County Medical Examiner's Office testified that a 13-week-old doesn't have the dexterity and ability to force a wipe to the back of their throat, arguing it had to have been placed there intentionally. Ultimately, the jury found Travion guilty. The baby's mother defended Travion during a court hearing, telling the judge he was making a mistake. Travion was sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole after 15 years. An appeal was later filed, arguing that there wasn't enough evidence to prove Travion forced a baby wipe down his son's throat. The appeals court rejected the claims and upheld his conviction. If you'd like to see select new videos...
What a piece of shit. I'm glad he got a life sentence, but I wish that 15-year-old parole thing wasn't part of it. For fuck's sake. It made it worse that they just had a brand new child together as well. Now, she's going to be a single baby mama. Well, not really single unless she divorces this guy. Or she's going to keep getting welfare, or, find another nigga to hook up with, that likes to take care of other men's baby. Well, she'll probably have to get a white guy for that. Anyway, moving on to our next subject. It is... Wait, that's the next subject? No, we'll keep that one out for today. Sorry, Bill. Now we're going to go talk to protesters.
What's up, guys? This is
I
Savannah
like
Hernandez.
protester interviews and the stupid shit they say. And, they may be antagonized by some people like Caitlin Bennett. Sometimes you just ask a question and let them embarrass themselves. And this is a day of rage in Minnesota. A day of rage. So, shouldn't there be like a ton of people there because it's anti-fascist?
Savannah Hernandez at the Rage Against the Regime protest in St. Paul, Minnesota.
Or at least,
let's go see what people are raging about today.
Fuck you, Trump! Fuck you!
Relax, bro. I don't know if you saw that. But watch this lady right here when she throws this piece of rotten fruit, and it's maybe 10 feet away. Yeah, 7 to 10 feet away. So you think she would easily be able to at least hit him in the face, right? No. Why is this small? Nah. Check it out. It hit him in the leg. The bottom part of the leg in the photo. Are you fucking kidding me? That wasn't the chest.
So, you just finished the Smash Room. How was it?
It was everything I could have ever dreamed and hoped for.
What did you smash?
The patriarchy.
Yo, if I was in their Smash Room and they're smashing fucking watermelons, I'd be like, I don't want that stick. I want to go Gallagher on this motherfucker. So get me that fucking mallet and let me go Gallagher on this bitch.
How was it?
It was everything I could have ever dreamed and hoped for.
What did you smash?
The patriarchy.
Oh, okay. All right.
As one does.
Yeah.
What did the watermelon mean to you?
Well, I'm autistic and bisexual, and
what did the watermelon mean to you? Okay. That was the question.
Well, I'm autistic and bisexual, and I'm.
Oh. I didn't realize that caused you to be mentally ill. Maybe the bisexual part? Give me a second. All right. I forgot what I was talking about, thrown off. But autistic and bisexual. Okay. That's just going to be an excuse. Okay. But being bisexual is not a mental illness. Autistic, it could be, but are you diagnosed as autistic? You can't just say I'm autistic because your parents said you're autistic, or you just feel like, oh, wait, that's an excuse? I have autism. Let me get 15%.
I don't want to be put on a registry, and I don't want my data to be used illegally.
Hate to tell you, and I'm not calling you darling, because that would be like a little bit of a term of endearment, and you definitely don't get that with that dirty ass shirt. I need to stop talking extra and just get to the point.
I don't want to be put on a registry, and I don't want my data to be used illegally.
Oh, you don't want your data to be used. Do you have any social media? Okay. Do you live in America? Okay. Do you have a cell phone? Okay. You know all your data is being collected for the past 20, whatever year 2001 was.
By RFK, and I don't want to be shipped off to a health farm by RFK that he's gonna, he plans to put us all on.
So this health farm, could I get in on that? I'd be interesting. I'd be interested. You might want to go too. You might need to be there for a lot longer than I will, but you should probably go.
Similar to I shouldn't say similar, it's a health farm version of the concentration camps in Alligator, Alcatraz, and nobody deserves to be in concentration camps. That's not.
Have you been to China? Did you know there's concentration camps in China? Did you? You should. You probably have a college degree. I don't have a college degree. But you do, so it makes you automatically smarter than me. Got it.
Shit. No. So, yeah, that's a lot of rage.
And talk to me a little bit more about that, just for the viewers who are not as familiar with that proposal from RFK. Talk to us about that.
Okay, so there is an article on NPR, if any of the
All right, state-run media.
Viewers want to look at that. So I think that one's...
Can't really do that now because NPR is done.
From 2022, or it's before the election, but basically RFK has plans to, quote-unquote, willingly bring people who are struggling with addiction, who have ADHD, autism.
That's addiction?
And it's meant to be a complete detox, so you're, again, going there willingly, but it's based off a program in Italy.
So wait, detox to get off drugs is a bad thing? Willingly trying to detox and get off drugs. That's a bad thing? If anything, that's an amazing program.
Where workers just work on the farm and are not allowed to take any of their meds and not allowed to see anybody in the outside world, and supposedly,
You hear that? They're not allowed to take their meds. Hey, they're for addiction. Addiction, not mental health meds, you stupid, fat swamp donkey. There it is. I used it. You fit it.
They're just working for, to quote RFK, as long as it takes for them to be, quote unquote, I guess, normal.
What are we raging against?
Well, I think it's a great opportunity.
Somebody, get your grandpa.
Get your anger out. I mean, I really enjoyed throwing rotten vegetables at Trump and Epstein. That was really sweet.
Can we hear some of the rage on camera so people understand how angry you feel?
You want me to just swear and let it out?
Let's see. Okay, yeah. Let's hear the rage against the regime.
Fuck you, Trump! Fuck you! That's where I'm at.
I don't know if that was rage or a grown adult grandpa having a fucking tantrum that a 5-year-old should have in Walmart because you walked past the... Oh, there's no more fish there. The inflatable floaties. Whatever. That kind of tantrum. Or because you don't want to go to McDonald's because we have food at home. Huh? Who remembers that as a kid? Who does that again as an adult? This guy.
How'd that feel?
This song playing in the background, American Idiot, just the title alone, I instantly boycotted Green Day in my mind. Even though the hard part is my graduation class song was a Green Day song. I'll play that. It's okay. But after that, Green Day, I was like, you know what? I'm a grown-up. I realized that you can't be a punk rocker for the rest of your life.
Feels good. I mean, woo.
Women, girls, females with like ADHD or autism, I really feel for you because I have ADHD. And what I figured out this year from getting diagnosed is that I was supposed to be diagnosed with ADHD in 7th grade, but my psychiatrist was like, I'm not going to diagnose you because I don't have a teacher's input yet, which I think...
Which is smart. Absolutely smart. You can't just go, yo, I'm autistic. I have problems learning.
It's kind of stupid.
What are we raging against? Why are we angry?
I'm raging against the Trump authoritarian takeover of our country, the destruction of democracy, and all the people that are hurting all over our country and in the world because of his terrible policies and actions. So, gotta rage.
Absolutely. Oh, you're really destroying that watermelon. You guys were wearing goggles and a helmet to smack the watermelon?
There's a lot of rage behind the lack of bodily autonomy that they're allowing as opposed to what they're not doing for children. And they're forcing them to have children, pretty much, by not allowing abortion in a lot of states. And in
you know that's not the federal government, right? That's on each state. So you really, this one's a little okay, I'll give you that one. Because, you know, whatever that is with the pink hair next to you, Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, have you ever seen a Yeti? Like, not Yeti that shows up in here, but like a Yeti in the wild. Well, they have to mate with something.
In addition to that, I have many trans friends that are afraid to even walk outside.
And
in Minnesota? I'm pretty sure trans people are welcomed in Minnesota. Just saying. Right, Sasquatch?
Have you guys gone to the Smash Room yet?
Not yet. The line was a little long, you know, lots of rage out there. So, but
Yeah,
we'll get
look
in
at
there
the crowd.
soon. We just thought we'd
people.
smash their faces first.
Oh, hey!
Some
But you're like
vegetables first.
3
What
feet
were
away.
you smashing the
And
anger
you
out
missed
for
it.
today?
everything, you know, like our rights being taken away slowly but surely, and not even slowly, pretty quickly actually. And
So her shirt says, "Bands off my body." Okay. Okay. Does that mean hands on your body is okay again? Oh no. Somebody's going to get offended by me saying that. Come on. I'm just saying what y'all are thinking. No outrage.
it's being taken away slowly but surely, and not even slowly, pretty quickly actually. And you know, just the blatant disrespect of our Constitution and of our laws as a society. Right now, I think I'm most worried for the immigrants in our country. You know, I'm really angry by how demonized they get. You know, that's I would say the first step to any, you know, so like ethnic cleansing and, you know, things of that nature. And right now, undocumented immigrants, which it is not illegal. This is not legal advice, but from what I understand, it is not illegal to be undocumented. I think we have a right to the pursuit of happiness in this country. So that's like right there.
Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
In the, I don't remember what. I don't know if it's.
Hey, why are they using?
So
hold on.
That's like right there in the. I don't.
Why the fuck are they using a fucking wooden stick to smash these watermelons? If this motherfucker right here, look at him in the background. Hold on a second. Text my friend. But look at the motherfucker in the background with the sledgehammer. So, like I said, why would you beat a watermelon? Okay. Why would you beat a watermelon with a stick? I would take that. Oh, I get it. If they use the sledgehammer to smash the watermelon on the orange buckets from Home Depot, it might break the buckets. Okay. But I don't think they're strong enough. If they do it on the concrete, right, they would try to smash the watermelon, but they're so weak that when they would come down, they would accidentally drop it on the concrete and chip the concrete.
I don't remember what. I don't know if it's called the Constitution or the Bill of Rights or something, but it's there. I've heard it before.
I'm sorry, what?
Who are you voting for?
I don't know if it's called the Constitution or the Bill of Rights. That's like right there in the. I don't remember what. I don't know if it's called the Constitution or the Bill of Rights or something, but
Does anybody know why that's funny? She doesn't know whether it's the Constitution or the Bill of Rights? Somebody should tell her. Tell her what the First 10 Amendments of the Constitution are. What are those called? Oh, yeah.
it's there. I've heard it before.
Who are you voting for in 2028 if you could choose?
I know she's not going to run for president. I know neither of them are going to run for president, but either Jasmine Crockett or AOC. I would be so cool if either one of them ran for president. I know they don't want to do it, but I'm like, please, God, please. So, yeah, we need a progressive. We need a very...
Well, I can tell you right now, she won't want Jasmine Crockett because she is a white voter.
Much progressive, and we need a woman. We need somebody, or at least somebody with a uterus. Somebody who does not identify as a cis white male in the White House. Preferably somebody who identifies as female and progressive as all get out.
That's how I'll win. That's how I'll win the next election. I will become a progressive female. And then when anybody asks me, you mean trans woman? Like, no. I'm a woman. I'm a woman. Do you want to go check my pants? And as a woman, I only want a woman to check my pants. Oh, so you're not going to check now? I am a progressive woman. No, I am a woman. I will be considered a woman. Can't call me trans. Because there's only two genders. Remember? Only two, so you have to be one. So I'll just be a woman. I'll be like, I'm a bearded woman. What, are you against beards now? Racist.
And then last question for you, for real. The Sydney Sweeney ad, have you seen it?
Oh, yes, I have.
Oh, okay.
What are your thoughts?
Trying to calm myself, but that would, Sydney.
Now, hear me out. Is she having this reaction because she is triggered and so much rage builds up? Or is she like 90% of American, like, oh my God. Oh my, why can't that fucking jacket just slip a little bit? You know? Come on. We know. We know. Especially if you are bisexual. Come on. Come on. Tell me you wouldn't go after Sydney Sweeney. Swamp Donkey.
Trying to calm myself, but that would, Sydney Sweeney has good genes. Really? Like.
She does have good genes, and so do I. Remember, I wear shorts. Carmen. This right there. This fucking statement right there. I 100% support.
The eugenics in that, it's dripping with it, and I'm like, no.
When you saw it, what did you think of?
I mean, I thought, you know, it was disgusting. I think it's just showing what kind of country we're turning into, because it's white supremacy at the end of the day. That's showing what kind of country.
Look, so he's got this sledgehammer. He's got the sledgehammer. And you're going to take a sledgehammer to a watermelon and you're going to hit it on the side. What are you hoping to accomplish with that? You tap the watermelon on the ground and it accidentally breaks? What the fuck? Maybe you should go get the stick. Maybe you should go get the stick, bro.
Country we're turning into, because it's white supremacy at the end of the day. That's what this ad is representing.
I didn't see it, but I have heard quite a bit about it, and a lot saying that it's slighted towards like eugenics and comparing the blue jeans to blue jeans, blue blood, white hair, or not white hair, but like blonde hair, blue eyes, and there's been a lot of comparison to that. I think it's absolutely unacceptable.
Yeah, that's not a good look. I mean, she's blonde hair, blue-eyed, white woman, you know, very cute, and a lot of the things she's been doing online have been a little bit questionable. It seems that she's definitely been,
See? Fucking told you. I fucking told you.
Pandering to a certain group of men online.
Bro, that wasn't really target practice. She was shooting like actual timed events, and she was smoking them.
I've seen parts of it, not the whole thing. I understand why.
Wait, this lady's gonna say she's seen parts of the ad, but not the whole thing. The ad's like 15 seconds.
Men online.
I've seen parts of it, not the whole thing. I understand why people are offended. Whatever the intentions were, the impact is very problematic.
It's not acceptable to begin with, so.
Yeah.
Why?
And I've been seeing a lot of people online being like, okay, well, if we ran the same ad with a black woman, it would be interpreted differently. What are your thoughts on that?
My thoughts on that is that, you know, a black woman probably wouldn't use the same inflection, and, you know, they didn't do that. So, you know, they can say what ifs all they want, but the fact of the matter is they used a white woman to send a very specific message.
What about you?
I definitely think if it were a black woman, it would send a different message, specifically because that's the world that we've created,
But there was a black woman that did the same thing, and she dyed her hair blonde, and it was for Levi's. I don't remember hearing anything about that ad. I didn't even know about it until someone brought it up. But it's okay. She's also the same one as saying, don't appropriate our culture. But she is the #1 selling country artist in the United States. Come on.
we've grown up in. And so by specifically using a white person, it completely disregards everything that we've spent the last centuries working towards, and so that just kind of it rubs us the wrong way.
You know, a company like American Eagle, not surprised, and I think any thinly veiled, whatever they're trying to put out is not very thinly veiled at all, and people can see through it. And so hopefully, with enough outrage, companies will be afraid to put those types of messaging out.
I get both sides of the argument. Like, she's talking about like actual genes, but then I get the other side saying like, oh, but like this could be like a play on words for like something else. But like honestly, I think there's just so much more going on in the world that like an ad about Sydney Sweeney isn't something that we need to pay attention to.
Wait. Does she have common sense? I heard that wrong.
That like an ad about Sydney Sweeney isn't something that we need to pay attention to.
Oh, okay.
It's this, and it's actually fighting for people's rights and committing to kicking out Donald Trump and J.D. Vance and RFK Jr. Because they are fucking everything up. So,
all right. Just so you know, they're fucking everything up. I don't see how. I don't. Some of the shit they're doing, good majority of the shit they're doing is pretty good. But we're going to be the lingering effects. He won't be around for lingering effects. J.D. Vance and the Republican Party will, though. She actually has a halfway decent outlook. It's not about... shouldn't be about the genes. Whether it's genes or genetics. Stop being a baby about it.
Are you guys building a wall? Let's see what happens.
Yeah, why not?
We're wearing our vests because, as you know, they like to put people in these vests on Caitlin Bennett duty. So you're on wearing a loud
vest in the vest. We should always wear vests.
She said, Caitlin Bennett's right behind you. Caitlin Bennett's right behind you.
I think from now on, we should always wear vests to these events. Anybody who's mad.
See? Even they have noticed the orange vest since the beginning of time.
Start wearing vests to the events.
We are here in Orlando where Ron DeSantis is speaking just down the street. I had high hopes that this could be a loud and a big event, but there's like 200 people.
You guys remember when people like this tall guy in the background with the... he's definitely wearing the wrong color. And this, I don't know, Mario-looking person. Remember when they would be in a circus? This little green-haired guy with half a hair. Remember when he would be in a circus?
Max here. We're wearing our vests because, as you know, they like to put people in these vests on Caitlin Bennett duty. So you're on Caitlin Bennett duty today.
Yeah, we're going to make sure that everyone de-escalates and just stays chill. And we're going to let people speak today.
Ironically, I'm also on Caitlin Bennett duty. Let's see what happens. Everybody, if you follow this channel, you know that people in yellow vests like to follow me at protests and tell people not to talk to me. So I did a little something clever today. I've got my own vested person here. And he's going to be on Caitlin Bennett control, aren't you?
Yeah, we're going to make sure that these people allow you to speak to the protesters. So I'm going to be the organizer today, and I'm going to shadow Caitlin Bennett and make sure she also behaves.
I always do. Let's see what happens. There's a big protest. Today's a national day of protest, rage against the regime. And I had high hopes for them. I was like, there's going to be at least 1,000, if not 1,500 people here. It is past time. It has already started. And there's like max 60. And that's being very generous. So amp up those numbers. Hopefully they'll come trickling in and we'll just have to see what we can do. So this is my first time meeting Ron DeSantis.
Oh, hey.
I'm disappointed that it had to be under these circumstances, but you know, looking great. Don't recommend that attire, but it's okay. It matches the people who are protesting.
Why is he wearing a U.S. Army uniform?
Poopy pants here, poopy pants here, poopy pants here. Fake journalist is here.
I'm not a journalist. I never claimed to be a journalist. Hi.
Why are you running away?
Hi, how are you guys doing? What's your sign say? Trump is a friend of Epstein, convicted sex offender. I love how...
Don't engage with her. Wow, all the crew is here.
You are so old. Why do old people
No,
act
because
like
that was
this?
happening as I was starting my program, so
Right,
I'll
touch
have
me.
to look over it.
You're the third person I've talked to, and you're already putting your hands on me.
Don't engage with her. She makes
Oh my
just
goodness,
fun of
is this Pablo from the other time we were in Lakeland?
This is what democracy
No,
looks
okay.
like.
Hey,
This is what democracy.
do you know these guys?
Don't touch
Oh,
me.
hi.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch
It's
me.
Pablo! I have not used him as security again. As you can see, he's a little unhinged.
Poopy pants is here. Poopy pants is here.
So they
When she was on Benny Johnson this morning. Yeah, I haven't gone over that yet, so I've got to actually go watch it.
tried to spray paint, free Palestine over a Jewish flag. That is really bad optics. This is really interesting.
Fake journalist is here. Fake journalist is here. Fake.
All right.
Yep.
So I just
Yeah, we
want
can
to
already
point
see your
out,
face, dummy.
I don't want you to follow me, and I don't want you to
Oh, no
harass
worries,
me.
Zip.
So I'm not going to follow you.
You're not wanted
Dude.
here. Nobody wants to talk to you here.
I'm about to call
Nobody
ICE.
wants to talk to you here.
I am this close to calling ICE right now. He did not do a very good
Nobody
job as my
wants to
security
talk
the
to
last
you.
time. And this
Nobody
time,
wants
look
to
how he's
talk to
acting.
you.
He's very
Nobody
close.
What the hell is this?
Thank you. You're going to let a man tell you
who
you can and can't talk to?
I'm gonna let Poopy Pants do it, so
I can't hear you. You got to speak up. Use your voice.
Use your man voice.
They always call the detention. Yes, do it.
Motherfucker. Take that hat off and I will strangle you with it. There's no fucking way. And he's got the same tattoo. What a piece of shit.
Can you be louder than that? Magdalene! Hey, Magdalene, how are you?
Jesus Christ! Son of man! Dispel the troll from this land! Be an American, be a true American. Don't negotiate with terrorists.
Oh, it's a paid protester.
This is Magdalene. If you remember, she followed me around at the Lakeland Farmers Market. She's so excited to see me. There's such low turnout here that I honestly think I might be the highlight of their entire weekend at this point.
And now, talk to her. You don't want to talk to her. Don't push. You don't want to talk to her. She's gonna use just 1 second.
I'm telling you, I've got ICE on speed dial.
She'll make fun of you. Don't talk to her. Okay. She's gonna find a 1 second, split second that you think, and she's gonna use it.
No human is illegal!
What did he say about me?
Say, leave us alone. Leave us alone. Get out. Leave us alone.
What did he say about me?
I'm not saying he don't want to talk to you anymore. He said he doesn't
What did he
wanna
say
talk.
about me?
Don't follow me.
I have a
Don't
question
follow
for
me.
you.
Go away. Go away. Go away.
Stop
Go away.
DeSantis, government of
Go
death.
away. Go away.
Their signs are always so goofy.
Step away from the road!
Oh my goodness! Look at this guy! It's the U.S. Marine professional protester right there.
You touch me again.
Back up from
and
me.
then we have a problem.
Oh, I can't hear.
You don't even look old enough to
He's
have
at
that laugh.
every single thing I'm at. That's insane. So, are you gonna follow me around or something?
I think I might need to make sure that you stay safe and to keep the peace.
Are you the safety here?
I've been assigned to shadow her.
Okay.
I just want to make sure that.
Don't talk to her. Don't touch my umbrella. Don't touch my umbrella.
You're the one poking it at people, idiot.
Let's de-escalate. Let's de-escalate.
Come here.
A little bit more chill.
Okay.
A little more chill.
This guy is not from there. I don't think you belong
Oh, he
here.
just
You don't
figured it
belong
out.
here. Go away. You also. You don't belong here. Go away.
Sir.
Who do you know? Who do you know?
Bro, that's pretty racist. He's telling him he doesn't belong here because he's Mexican? He's an immigrant? He's an American citizen? All the above.
De-escalate. Let's de-escalate.
Okay,
A little bit of...
Step away.
A little
De-escalate.
de-escalation, sir.
Okay, what's your name? What's your name?
A little de-escalation, sir.
They don't even trust a brown man. Oh my goodness, Athena! How are you?
Another one.
Donald Trump has got to go! Hey! Ho ho! Donald Trump has got to go!
Go home, Caitlin. Nobody wants. Yeah, well, I'm not going home. Sorry.
Don't touch me. Nobody wants to talk to you. Nobody.
To prevent her from talking to me,
I'm not interested in an interview.
Okay, don't.
are you interested in him putting a sign? And he literally just took the sign. I don't know if you got that, Justin. And literally just went right in front of his face.
Please. I'm not interested in an interview. Can you get out of my personal space, please?
Go away.
No.
Were you prepped on what to
Get out of my
say?
personal space, please.
How
We're
much
in
more
public.
space do you need?
Did you guys hire
Stay
him?
in here out of my face and go away, please. I've asked you like 4 times to get out of my face and to leave me.
I'm gonna stay right here.
So
How
I'm
much more
asking you to
space
get
do you
away
need,
from me.
though?
Didn't you call the cops on me in
I
Lakeland?
can't call the cops on you if you don't
Don't
leave me
raise
alone.
this. Don't just look behind
I said I'll call the cops on you if you don't leave me alone.
Do it. Do it.
What did you tell them?
Aren't the cops racist?
Oh. Oh.
Aren't the cops racist? She said she would call the cops on me, but aren't the cops racist?
You are one of them. You are one of them.
If you call the cops, how about we compromise? She calls the cops on me, and I call ICE on Pablo over there.
I like
I
it.
don't want to talk to you.
I said I don't
She
want to
says
talk
I
to you
don't want
like
to
4
talk to you.
times now.
Okay,
So-
it's coming soon.
I don't
Is
wanna
this your
talk
man,
to
your
you.
protector?
I don't want to talk to you.
Is that your protector?
We don't want to talk to you. We don't want to talk to you. Go away. Don't come here. Hey,
I was assigned.
detective.
I was
Get away.
assigned.
Get away. Get
I
away.
was organized.
Get away.
I'm just here to keep the peace.
Oh,
Get
angry.
away. Get away. We're peaceful. You get away.
Keeping the peace.
Get away.
Keeping the peace.
Take off that shirt.
We're keeping the peace, sir. Keeping the peace. Please. De-escalate. Let's all de-escalate.
Don't touch my stuff. Don't touch my
Oh,
stuff.
relax, bro. Relax.
Sir, let's just take it down a
Don't touch
notch.
my stuff.
Let's dial it down a
Don't
notch.
touch my stuff.
Sir, have you read the code of
Throw away your
conduct?
camera.
Have you read the code of conduct, sir?
Get away from me.
You're
Get
violating
away,
you're violating
get
the
away.
code
What are
of
the real-
conduct, sir.
yeah, that's-
Sir, he's violating the code of conduct. He needs a fresh copy.
So this is what they taught you to do, huh?
Yeah, this is, they're insane today. This is a level I haven't seen before.
Yeah.
What's going on? Is it the heat? Let's get it to their head.
Or is it
You know, this guy
Caitlin
used to
Bennett?
walk around with
Well,
blue hair.
exactly.
Didn't you call the cops on me for being in public in downtown Lakeland? Didn't you call the cops on me? I know that you called the cops because I have the police records and the public
Oh.
records request.
Follow me, and
Don't flatter yourself. I'm not following you. I'm crossing the street. I would never follow you. Are you seriously following me?
Yeah, I want to make sure that you don't cause any trouble here tonight. I'm on it, guys. Don't worry. I'll take care of this.
Oh, okay. So I'm accused of following her, but here she is recording me. Oh, she's got a good view of my security. If you want to go to patreon.com/Caitlin Bennett to support my security fund,
Dude, that
I
would
love
be
these guys.
fucking
These are
fun,
some of my
dog.
favorite people to have with me. $5 a month at patreon.com/Caitlin Bennett. You can support my work there and keep me safe while I'm out here bringing you amazing content.
My name is Athena Wilson. Caitlin Bennett is here at the protest here in Orlando. I have asked her several times to get away from me, and she continues to hang out with me. I've literally asked her like several times to get away from me, and she continues to follow me.
So, Adam, I want you to go ahead of me, and I want you to say, she's okay, she's good. Go ahead and talk to her, okay? So, you guys know my favorite people here. Did you guys tell him to follow me, by the way?
I already gave him the heads up.
Oh, it's you!
Get out of my way.
It's her!
Get out of my way.
Another one?
Democracy looks like this is what democracy looks like. If I could legally,
If you could legally what?
Guys, get free to engage. I have the all clear. You're welcome to talk to Caitlin Bennett today. You're welcome to talk to Caitlin Bennett today. So, use your speech. Stand on your business. Defend your point. All right? All right? Let's de-escalate. Let's de-escalate. Let's
Those old people almost
You
believed
can
him.
speak. You may speak. Would you like to speak? I'm here to make sure that Caitlin Bennett doesn't cause any trouble, and I want to make sure that everyone here has their voices heard. So we're going to be very friendly right with me.
I'm part of the group, and I've never seen you before, so
I'm not part of any group. I'm independent. Okay, well, I'm here to make sure everyone keeps the peace.
Yeah, the
I'm here to
independent
make
one
sure
reviewed
that
probably
everyone
the
stays
report.
copacetic. That's what we're here for. Amazing. What is your name? Great. We're on the same mission. My name is Adam. Adam, great to meet you. What's your last name? I don't give it out when I'm working. When I'm finished with my shift, I'll talk to you. Well, you're not part of us. We don't want. I'm not part of you. We don't want you wearing that bitch. It's my fashion today. I woke up and chose to wear this. You can't wear that. I thought I have freedom of expression.
Can't wear it.
You're fine. Those vests are specifically for us to wear here while we're. Let's let her speak to people today. All right. I'll get you a copy of our code of.
So he's admitting there's a whole group of people. They're not independent. Oops.
Conduct, if you need one. I would like you not to wear the vest. I know, and I'd like you not to wear that gray shirt.
He's doing an amazing job.
Take it off, are you? I mean, I don't think you want to see that. Probably no one does. But I'm not going to take my vest off either. I think we're going to have to just agree to disagree here.
But I don't see conservatives out there protesting every weekend, even when Biden was president. Why not?
Another vested guy up there.
Fox does lie.
Is that my vest? I have that button.
Will you all work with me today and help me be on some Caitlin Bennett duty? We need to
you should have covered your face.
My name's Eric.
Hi, Eric. My name's Brittany.
Brittany, you are dishonest with me, so I have no intention of talking to you.
Yeah, you might want to come this way so you don't get run over.
Again?
You guys aren't allowed to protest in the street in this state.
Will you help me and you team up together as the two yellow vests here?
Pedophile. Release the Epstein file. Trump is a pedophile. Release the Epstein file.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Yep. That's my channel right there. You can subscribe, hit the like button.
I've seen him before. Yep.
You're the Iron Snowflake, right?
Is a pedophile.
Are you? Oh, you were in Lakeland following me, weren't you? Were you with Magdalene following
Yo,
me?
it's literally the same fucking people.
They wear these masks, but I know who they are anyway. Are you the one that I tricked? They are following me around with amplification devices. It's hurting my ears. You're such a small man. You're such a small man. What you're doing is assault. Yeah, I'm defending myself. That's ridiculous. They are literally following me, blowing that in my ear. My ears are ringing.
You touch somebody here, you have to knock the out.
By who?
By who? By who? By who?
By who? By who? That guy is going to get an officer. Look at him. Look at him.
Officer!
He's going to tell on himself right now. This big bad combat veteran. He has to drown out and try to assault and commit battery against another girl because he is a. What are you so mad about? There they are. They're back.
Trump is a pedophile. Release the Epstein file. Trump is a pedophile. Release the Epstein file. Trump
So
is a pedophile.
he is hurting my ears. I am going to.
All right, give me a second. That's why sometimes early reporting is retarded. Sometimes it helps just to wait a little bit more.
Fire there at Fort Stewart Army Base in Georgia. With updates from there, President Trump set to speak in the 4 o'clock hour today. He is expected to speak on this and give an update on it. He has been briefed. We are right now getting an all clear from the Fort Stewart Hunter Army Airfield. Fort Stewart Wright Army Airfield and Evans Army Airfield is all clear. per a statement just released via their social media. After a gunman opened fire there at Fort Stewart Army Base in Georgia. 5 soldiers transferred to area hospitals. Shooter apprehended, identity not released. We are going to stay on this, and we will have an update for you when we return from Fort Stewart. We'll be right back.
So it's weird how it went from 9 injured, to 5 dead, to 2 shooters, 1 arrested, 1 barricaded, to 5 injured, 1 soldier in custody. Now let's see how this plays out even more the longer it goes on. And this might have been a targeted attack, specifically if they 5 specific soldiers, especially in the brigade area during the workday. I don't think this was a terrorist attack. This is just piss poor leadership and soldiers that, I don't know, probably never should have been in the military.
Walk away from him, so I am no longer around him. I just want that for proof. I'm walking away from him. He is hurting me. I have actually something of my own vest. So I'm part of the organizers right now, and hi guys, I heard you talking about my vest. Do you like it?
I don't need to be talking to you.
Agitator, don't engage.
No. We also have a vest.
Thank you. Yep.
Well, we both have a vest, so don't engage with him. He's an agitator. He's pretending to be security, and he's not. You are not part of the event. Stop wearing that vest and pretending to be one of us. You need to identify yourself. We don't believe in covering your face with masks like that. Identify yourself.
This is some great content.
Actually, I think he was the guy in Lakeland that I tricked. Didn't I tell you my name was Brittany or something? Is that you? Okay. He raised his eyebrows. Yeah, it was him. If you guys have not heard, we have a super cool YouTube membership opportunity. You can join for only $2.99 a month. It's super cool. You get these super cool badges. If you've been a member for like 3 months or something, of someone in a vest. It is so funny because that's what they do. All the vested people follow me around. Why is it I know exactly what they're going to do? Oh my gosh, wait! We all have vests. We're multiplying.
We are. We're all part of the same crew.
Yes, we are. He's pretending to be one of us.
I know. He's really not doing a good job.
No, he's not. And I think that he should take off his mask. We can't identify him.
You know, it's illegal in Florida to wear a mask over the age of 16.
Oh.
It's actually not allowed anymore
He's
in public.
definitely over the age of 16.
It's not allowed anymore.
No. I didn't know
It's
that.
actually a misdemeanor to wear a mask in public.
Interesting. You can see the outline of his lips. It's actually very, very cute.
I mean, I saw him without his mask when he went to the police earlier.
Oh.
Yeah.
You went to the police? Why did you go to the police?
Yes, I am. 850 number?
He's shaking. No, he's shaking right now.
His lips are so pursed.
Why did he go to the police?
I don't know. Him and the cosplayer military guy.
He's talking into a walkie-talkie, telling them that we're going across. Do you have your walkie-talkie?
Oh, I don't have it, sir. We have Caleb Bennett coming across the street.
Oh, Adam!
I want to have a conversation.
He got a vest on.
Oh, he put his vest on.
Get a picture of all of us. Ready? Like this.
Oh, it is illegal.
And then like this.
Oh, hey. He's number 1.
You're an immigrant.
I am an immigrant. This makes me feel very welcome and loved. I agree. I'm an immigrant. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I agree. I agree. Thank you.
They probably don't want you here, though.
Because I think the wrong way.
You are very interesting looking. How does one get this build?
It's fucking Mario Brothers. I don't know if it's a man or a woman. I'm assuming it's a blob. Kind of looks like in Weird Science when Chet got turned into some green fucking gross goblin looking thing. That's what that just reminded me of, Chet.
USA! No Trump! No KKK! No fascist USA!
Get the fuck out of here! Okay, I got me. Get out of here! I'm not gonna leave. I'm not gonna leave.
Whoa.
Justin!
You can't block her movement. It's illegal.
Are you guys building a wall?
Oh.
You guys are building a wall right now. I feel very threatened. Where's Adam? You're building a wall and he's an immigrant. So what are you doing?
From Mexico.
You got heavy duty there.
It's okay. Here, let me get between you. Let me get between you. Is that okay?
Why don't you go away and leave me the f*** alone?
Okay.
Holy shit!
Come over here and do anything for me. Did I ask you to do anything for me?
Just making sure.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Hands off my protesters.
I just want to point this out, right? It's like,
I did not see that coming.
so what are you doing? Woo! You got heavy duty there.
It's okay. Here, let me get between you. Let me get between you. Is that okay?
Why don't you go away and leave me the f*** alone?
Okay.
I didn't ask you to come over here and do anything for me.
My man.
Did I ask you to do anything for me?
Just making sure.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Hands off my protesters.
Damn.
I just want to point this out, right? It's like,
Dude, it's literally the oddities that are perfect.
I would love to have a conversation with you about. Over here.
Something out of Barnum and Bailey.
come over here. They're all lined up. All right, we're just gonna run that way. Okay, see if they follow us. Ready? Go. Let's go.
You ran. There's no way that thing's running.
You guys feeling okay? What's going on?
Like school on Saturday, no class. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. ¿Cuál es tu problema? ¿Cuál es tu problema? ¿Qué es lo que tú estás protestando?
Uh-oh.
Te estoy haciendo una pregunta. You were just talking in my native language. You're just talking in my native language. So now you don't want to talk because now you're confronted with a Hispanic, right?
Oh.
El pueblo unido, what? Hey, they're so full of shit.
He's so hungry for a debate. This guy's so hungry for a debate, he's debating security guards.
You're trained to harass people. It's kind of.
Who trained me?
I don't know. You probably went to school for it.
He just has to debate somebody right now.
So do you know what happened?
No.
He wore his parents' phone number on his arm, and then came up and wanted me to interview him. Well, we put him in the video, and then people started texting, and he goes, I want to address your audience. So I told him just text them back.
Wait, why did he have his parents' phone number on his arm?
In case he got arrested.
Oh, that's right. That's what they're in their code of conduct.
Can I hide your face with this?
They just went to the police about me. They lit the fake cosplay veteran. He literally went and told the police on me, and so did the other fellow organizer with one of these vests. I don't feel very included in this community of vested people. My pronouns are vest/tid. Vested. You're just so interesting.
Listen, I know I'm intersex. I was born this way.
Intersex.
You're intersex?
You want to take a here? Let's do it.
So do you have both a vagina and a penis? Which one do you use more?
Good
Did
talk.
you always have a vest on? Wait, he got a vest on too.
I want a vest.
It matches his eyes. All right, Adam.
Can I just say, I think from now on, we should always wear vests to these events. Anybody who's MAGA, start wearing vests to the events. Orange, yellow, blue. Get a lineup, leave them in your car. And red. Get vests in all colors because this is ridiculous. We're going to do the same thing from now on. My vested army. Let's go.
Did we just start something?
I think we did.
If you go to these protests, wear a vest. Maybe red vest?
Red vest. Yeah, maybe we should make it a red vest for our movement.
Yes. Maybe we should sell them.
It's not a bad idea.
Okay, we're gonna get together.
What do they
We're
say?
gonna have a red vest for you guys to wear at these events.
Stay tuned, guys.
There's Adam. He's got the other vested guy.
What's up, DJ?
I just want to
Fruit
point out Adam's trying to talk to someone with his vest on. And the other person.
The same reason you wouldn't explain anything to a turtle. Don't talk to them. There's no reason. It's not worth it.
They don't want to explain anything to a turtle because the turtle keeps up faster than they do. I just want to point out, what's the time?
6:30.
It is 6:30. I was expecting at least 1,500 people here because Orlando did so well. I am so disappointed. I actually gave them the benefit of the doubt and expected so many great things out of them for this.
I'd rather have 1,500 people that can't talk instead of one that can't.
So
I'm
sad.
ready to have a conversation. My name's Jacob. I'm an Orlando native. Oh, now you have to walk away.
Hashtag me too. Hashtag me too. What did you say?
Hit the Nazi salute and see what can happen.
You guys brought the Nazi sign.
Huh?
You guys brought the Nazi sign. I just think you should do the Nazi salute.
It's symbolism. You were telling me to do it as you were ready to do it, which I think is fucking crazy. If you
So what would you have done if I did it?
What would I have done if I did it? I would have been really upset at you and I would have flicked you off.
Huh? I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Well, I'm not a Nazi, so I don't do that. I also don't carry the sign around either. It's weird that you guys are like, oh, if you make that sign at me, I'm gonna be really upset.
It's really loud over here.
It's literally right here. You guys you guys drive around with this stuff in your car.
You do.
It's weird.
I'm a Jewish man. I've never seen more SWAT stickers than at a Democrat rally. I don't see this at Republican rallies. I only see the symbol at Democrat rallies. For the record.
What's your proof for that?
Trump is a pedophile! Arrest him! Him and his friends!
What's your proof for that?
Release the Epstein! Never mind, get that.
But the good thing is, if they arrest him, hear me out, he's gonna get due process. That's what you guys want, right? Due process?
Out of my sign! Get out of my face! Get out away from me!
Oh, the vested people did their job.
Don't ever put things in my face! Welcome here, no hate! No fear!
Do you think they have Caitlin Bennett derangement syndrome?
I think, what is it, KDS?
Yes.
That's definitely a thing here. KDS, we're seeing it in full force.
They're chanting, and I've said it. Is he welcome here? And they'll ignore it. So it's like...
So I have to ask you, I had high expectations for them today. I was like, there'll be at least 1,500 people here. This is sad, isn't it?
This is sad. This is sad because the propaganda that they're spewing is just sad. They're brainwashed.
It's so funny, like, they spend all this time trying to shut down Caitlyn, and they expect them suddenly to be like, oh yeah, you can talk. No, remember, you're not supposed to engage with me.
All of their baseless allegations, all of it is just...
Dude, why do you have
like
two
this guy back
pages
here,
in the
you know?
same year? That's
I'm gonna cut you off real quick.
stupid.
He's taking pictures of his company. I also want to shout out his company. He is an amazing executive protection person out here with me. You keep me safe. He keeps me safe. Everybody I use is actually through this company. So a big good job to you guys. Thank you for being here with me.
Thanks, Caitlin. Pleasure to be here.
There's the guy.
Caitlin Bennett right behind you.
Agree, yeah.
You got walkie-talkies now?
On the walkie-talkie, she said, Caitlin Bennett's right behind you. Caitlin Bennett's right behind you. Instead of focusing on me, he gave a thumbs up to her. I'm starting to think that before they organize these things, they have meetings about me specifically. Do you have specific Caitlin Bennett meetings?
You are not that important.
Really? Because you guys talk about me in the walkie-talkies.
They do the same thing with Bo Diddle.
Have people who already know who I am to identify me and play things in the bullhorn.
Because you're annoying.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So if I'm that annoying, just leave me alone and let me be annoying, right?
We try.
So Ridge 3, who's on the other end of that? Is that Magdalene? Is that Magdalene on the other end?
Yes.
Great content. Great content. Yeah.
Why did so few people show up today?
The weather.
I honestly was expecting like minimum 1,500 people. You guys let me down. I'm upset. Can I talk in your walkie-talkie?
Not you.
Press it. Press it.
Huh?
Press it. I want to talk to him.
Why?
Who's on the other end?
Yeah.
I don't wanna.
You're back.
You're back. This is my event. I have the yellow vest. You have the orange vest. Hi. I'm so exhausted at this point. You guys are exhausting.
All right, guys. I have had enough of this.
No, you're good, Deputy.
I can't do
I've
the
actually
vested thing anymore.
finished. So obviously the orange vested people now have to change their vest. Wait, the green vest. Because we've been seeing green vest for a while now. To include orange hats, orange beanies at January 6th. There was definitely a group of orange beanies on January 6th. On the outside, and then eventually on the inside. They were more separated like they are out there, but they were at January 6th. Just saying. Where did Antifa go? That is a good question. I think they're mainly located on the West Coast now. Now they're doing like immigration shit in Los Angeles. And like I said, the West Coast, these bigger cities, they're part of the immigration protests, where they use fireworks, same tactics as Antifa. So they just, I guess, got a new funder or financier, and they had management changes, so they had to downsize because they lost funding to USAID. But okay, it's okay. They have plenty of donors, and I even hear Israel might want to get in on paying these guys. Oh, George Soros pays them. Alex Soros. Makes sense. It's wild. So I wonder if they have to go through a vest change, or are they going to switch it up to like reflective belts? I have those too. They make us wear that for PT, and I just collected them, I guess, because we changed different units, different colors, depending on rank and unit, whatever. Woo! This was an amazing day for streaming. A lot of good information, a lot of interesting information, and also a psych education, sociology, psychology, whatever this fucking is called, into the inner workings of the American mind. Because I'm not telling you how to think. If I did, you might be one of those out there dressed in the Handmaid's Tale, or hear me out, if I was telling you how to think, you would hate Israel because they literally have a hand in everything. USS Liberty, World War II, Palestine, the media, Hollywood, the music industry. What everybody sees, they control. Just telling you to think. All right? Because I'm not a cult leader. This is not a cult. Word to your moms. I came to drop bombs. And I hope you all have a good rest of your day, and I shall see you. Ooh, I have 2 appointments in the morning. So I don't know what time my appointments are because they're VA, so you never know how long those are. So if I don't see you tomorrow, it'll be Friday. Gotta get down on Friday.